Well, hi there. Warm welcome. You're watching Blueprint Explosive Exclusive, and I'm Meghna Deka. Viewers, today we ask you a simple question. Can whip lashes ensure women's security? Well, we ask you this today because the Anna University sexual assault case in Chennai has served as a wake-up call over the law and order situation in Tamil Nadu, especially over women's safety. The opposition in the state is mounting pressure on the DMK government to take strong action against the perpetrators and has accused the state police of deliberately disclosing the identity of the girl who was allegedly sexually assaulted. Upping the ante against the state government, the Tamil Nadu BJP president K Annamalai, as you can see on your screens, has staged a unique agitation as he flogged himself several times to atone for the crimes in the state under the DMK rule. Clad in a green dhoti, Annamalai whipped himself repeatedly in front of his residence in Coimbatore in the presence of his party workers. And that's not all. He has also vowed to never wear footwear again till the DMK government is thrown out of power. Watch as all of this unfolded.
We are standing in front of Annamalai's Coimbatore residence, and you can see in the visuals over there, Annamalai has come out and he is, going to flog himself 6 times is what we're given to understand. So apart from this, Annamalai has also told that he'll not be wearing a chappal until the DMK is thrown out of power in Tamil Nadu. This is happening right in front of Tamil Nadu BJP chief K Annamalai's residence. And you can see in the visuals over there, he's holding the whip and he's going to flog himself 6 times. In fact, he's doing it right now. He's flogging himself 6 times in front of his Coimbatore residence. This, again, as I told, he's doing as a sign of a protest against the rape of a second-year engineering student at Anna University in Chennai that happened a couple of days back. A person named Jnana Sekaran has been arrested by the Chennai police in connection with the rape and the sexual assault, and right now Jnana Sekaran is in judicial custody. The BJP in Tamil Nadu, they've been alleging that Jnana Sekaran is having links with the DMK, but the DMK on the other hand, they are denying this. DMK's law minister Rakupati has told that Jnana Sekaran is not related to the DMK in any way and that he is not a functionary. But on the BJP, the other side, they are telling that Jnana Sekaran is linked to the DMK and that he is in fact a functionary with the DMK. That is why he is being saved by the police all this while until this incident came to light is what the BJP has been alleging. So it is more like a war of words between the DMK and the BJP as far as this incident of the sexual assault of a second-year college student in Chennai is concerned.
Well, the Tamil Nadu BJP president has further alleged irregularities in the FIR registered in the case. Now remember, this comes just a day after Annamalai claimed that the arrested perpetrator, Jnana Sekaran, is linked to the ruling party DMK and has served as a member of the DMK student wing. However, the DMK, in its defense, has said all of this by Annamalai is merely a political stunt.
Reading the FIR, I don't think it's a natural course in which a complainant will express her thoughts. It is not the complainant's expression of thoughts. Normally the complainant is in deep shock and nobody in that position in a piece of paper they are going to write it. I've also seen in policing. It is a woman police constable who are there, who will guide, who will question, who will prod, who will gently nudge for them. So in this case, nobody would write an FIR like saying, me and my boyfriend were sitting, full stop, we were kissing, full stop. Nobody will write like that. Nobody will write like that. It is unless somebody prods, somebody pushes, somebody wants the FIR to be in a certain way. It was a guided FIR. I don't agree to the fact, the police commissioner, when he says, the girl is very happy with the police response. Now we are talking of a victim who had gone through something which nobody in her generation must have endured. The victim has gone through something which is going to kill her inner soul.
The self-flagellation done by Mr. Annamalai is regressive, and the vow that he has taken that he will walk without slippers or chappals or shoes until the DMK regime is again regressive. And we all know that BJP is a regressive party which wants us to take 100 years back. The DMK party fought for the rights of everyone to wear slippers across the street. We fought for the upliftment, and Dr. Kalaignar abolished this kind of begging with self-flagellation. And now Mr. Annamalai is reminding us of all those dark days. It's regressive, and probably he's suffering from media attention-seeking mania. Probably he should get treatment for that.
Well, let me go across to Uma Anandan, who's joining us, leader with the BJP. Dr. Pulla Rao is also joining us, a political analyst. In fact, I'm going to come to you across, ma'am, Uma Anandan, because it's important for us to understand the significance of this kind of a penance that he has undertaken in the Tamil culture and how self-flogging and whipping can ensure women's safety.
See, he's not talking about his women's safety is going to be taken. He is doing it a penance because he's praying. See, during Ramzan, you find people flogging themselves. I would like to ask the DMK spokesperson, what did Mr. Karunanidhi do for that? Let him not quote here all these sermons when they are only target the Hindus. Coming to the topic, I would like to ask, if they feel that it is a regressive and all that, I would like to ask Mr. whoever the spokesperson was, to turn back and find out what are all the regressive things that they Dravidian. Coming to the topic, I would like to ask, Mr. Annamalai's thing was to tell the people that he is with the girl, the aggrieved girl. It was emotional, this thing. See, every person who has a girl child would have definitely reacted in some way. 100 reactions, 200 reactions. And this is one reaction from him. And if they say that it's an attention-seeking thing, Mr. Annamalai does not need any attention. It is a media which flocks around him. He does not go soliciting media support or anything like that. I think they are living in an utopian world if they are going to accuse Mr. Annamalai of this. And second, see, it is a natural reaction where there is a total breakdown of law and order throughout Tamil Nadu. Every day we have 10 cases like this. Sexual assault against female child as young as 3 years. In Annanagar in Madras city you have happened. And this university is at the heart of the Chennai city. And the culprit is a DMK functionary as per the mouthpiece of DMK itself. And there is a talk of...
They have denied that, however. But Uma Anandan, I agree with you. I agree with you. Anyone who has a girl child would probably react to it on an emotional level as well. But that's precisely what the DMK has been also saying. That why didn't Annamalai react in this way? Why didn't the BJP react in this when there were girl children who were literally butchered? Their safety was questioned in Manipur, in BJP ruled states. Is it selective in nature?
See, we have a different story there. You also don't stand in the opposition and accuse us. You should know the true story of what is happening in Manipur. The Meiteis, the natural citizens of Manipur were targeted. So they are not the same. They are not the same.
Okay.
Please understand that.
Okay.
Now coming to Tamil Nadu, the same people, they had a candlelight march for some child in Bihar, in Atras. Now you find the entire brigade quiet. Why don't you question that? Where is Ms. Kanimuri? Where is the communist leaders? Where are all these people, VCK, all of them, for this child? And second, what made the police commissioner has to find out? How did the name of the girl come out?
Dr. Pulla Rao, answer that.
The rules.
She's raised a relevant question. If there is selectivity on this side, there is selectivity on both sides of the ideological divide. Is it only when politically it suits
I don't
the party
deny it.
will they indulge in this kind of a...
Umaji has also become emotional, and I appreciate that. But you know, a man of Annamalai's stature, should he be doing this? What is the lesson? I respect him. He has grown very much in politics. He has sacrificed
We'll come to you,
his career.
Uma Anandan ji. I'll just come to you, but let's listen to Dr. Pulla Rao. We'll come to you after that.
Talk. Umaji, I listen for 1 hour, you talk, I have no problem. You're a respect. But why should he do it? What kind of message is he giving for himself and for the party? Even Yogi Adityanath, who is a great yogi, didn't do these things, saying, I'm going back. I personally think he might have been suddenly, compulsively that day, he might have been impacted and did this. This is not a viable. I'm talking, he's after all a politician, he's head of the party there. He has been active. As you said, he's known all over the country. I'm not going to deny those things. But why should he do this? If all the BJP presidents start doing this kind of thing in their states, where will it end up? And I don't think your national party will give such guidelines.
Why should he not do it? Why should he not do it?
This is, you know, what happens is... No,
why should he not do it?
We'll come to you, ma'am. Uma Anandan, we've heard your part of the story, so let's hear from the other side of the divide also.
I'm not besmirching his character. I'm not saying he's a media maniac. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, why is he doing it? He knows better. He knows much better. He's a police officer. What is the example he's giving people there? In the south, we know self-immolations were there. That was there. These kind of emotional things were there. You know that very well. MJR's followers. Why should he do this? I personally feel, Umaji, his image across the country has come down. People expect more from him. They expect more. And I'm sorry that if you find what I have said offensive, that we expect more from him. I am not, I don't know why he did this, who advised him. The cause is important. We all feel bad, whether it's Manipur, whether it's Tamil Nadu, whether it's anywhere. By the way, this is not law and order, this is crime. Crime is different from law and order, madam. This is crime, individual crime committed by heinous people. And police can go after them. They can't prevent individual crime. Somebody takes a gun and shoots. You can't prevent that all over the world. Therefore,
I won't agree with you because law and order is a state subject, and under which crime would come?
No. Law and order is different from crime. State has to tackle crime.
Law
and order, for example, law and order would mean the police were...
But when there are crimes being committed with impunity, Dr. Pullarao, if there are crimes being committed with impunity...
Megha ji, 1 minute. Law and order means, let's say the large mob is coming for you. The police feel that's law and order.
Okay.
Arson, group violence.
Okay.
Individual
so you're saying that's an individual crime? Uma Anandan wanted to come in. Come in, Uma Anandan.
Sir, I very much differ from him. First, he says it's an individual crime. But every day there are about 100 incidents happening in Tamil Nadu. That is why I said total breakdown of everything, law and order. The police, every day 10 crimes like this. So he means to say this is not a single event. Last week another child, and just yesterday in Avudayar Koil, a nurse was made to stand nude, and videos about hers has been flowing, and she went to the police station seeking justice, and nothing was done. So she tried to commit suicide. So like this, individual instances all over the city, umpteen, all over the state. All over the state. Does he mean to say that this is a single event? No. That is why we are saying total breakdown of law and order.
Event. We take your point, Uma Anandan, we take your point. One question, however, I would like you to specifically answer something that Dr. Pullarao has raised. He is Annamalai, someone who is a former police IPS officer. He is someone who is the head of the state of a party which is the biggest opposition party in the state. Is this the only way he has to attack the ruling dispensation? Is this the democratic way? Uma Anandan.
I am sorry. If you take this as attacking the ruling party, I am sorry. That is not the intention he wanted to. It's a sort of penance and praying to God. Okay. See, this sort of a thing happens. See, when they go to the 6 houses of Lord Muruga, they have that they pierce their tongue and go. All these are Hindu symbolic things that we do, and he was praying to God. He said he's going to the 6 houses of Lord Muruga.
But he said, I will not wear slippers till the DMK government is voted out of power. Till the DMK government is gone.
Actually,
that is again one of his prayers.
That's one of his prayers, Dr. Pullarao. That was one of his prayers.
Sabarimala, they don't
as per his faith. What's wrong in it?
Sabarimala, they don't wear chappals. Why do you say that? This is one way of our... When a Muslim flogs himself, that is their habit. That is their practice. So similarly, this is our practice.
But they're not all representatives of the ruling dispensation at the center either. Dr. Pullarao, please come in.
You see, I know heart of hearts, there's a lot of worry over where the leadership is going there. And I know that. I heard whispers about it. It may have been an individual decision of his. I don't think he was endorsed by the
That's
state
a hornet's
party.
nest. Dr. Pullarao, Uma Anandan, there have been whispers that Annamalai may be worrisome and worried if he is going to be ousted as the state chief. Is that something, at least the BJP has alleged, DMK has alleged, right?
But I
that
don't
is that something which is being
Mr. Pullarao seems to have his own source of newspaper, so he seems to have his own coterie of press people or somebody who's giving news. That is news to us.
DMK has said that
what he's talking, because for us, Annamalai is the undisputed leader. He's undisputed. Mr. Pullarao
Now I'll answer that.
Okay, answer that, Pullarao.
I'll answer.
Yes.
As capable as he is, he put your party into jeopardy. You could have got 10, 15, 20 seats. Your party lost its majority in Delhi. Do you think the High Command is not angry at what the wrong strategy? They nearly lost power. He lost 20 MPs. You could have had an alliance. They're thinking on these lines. It is being written about. this solo, you failed. And you barely made it because of Andhra and other places, Telangana. There is serious thinking on the strategy of the things. There is serious thinking. If there is no serious thinking, I don't think it would be such a big national party, the BJP, and ruling the country. What happened in Tamil Nadu? After all of that, you got, I think, 0 seats or 1 seat, I don't know. You put Modi's office in jeopardy.
What about the increase?
Tell me their thinking. And I predict there will be an alliance now. Whether he wants it, he doesn't want it, they'll go for an alliance. I know that.
I'll give you closing comments. Uma Anandan, you have 30 seconds. Closing comments, please.
See, first, I think Mr. Pullarao goes into a political rhetoric of alliance elections and all. This is to do with the girl, and where the DMK has committed a big blunder, the total breakdown, we are talking about that. And if he says, let me remind him that in 81 seats in the parliament election, recently held parliament election, in 81 assembly seats, we have come second. We have displaced Anna DMK. So that is the rising popularity of and our increasing vote strength.
I think one thing we can all agree about is that this is first and foremost about women's security and safety. It is not a political issue. It is an issue of social importance and of law and order. However, is this the right way to protest? Well, that's where the jury is out. Thank you so much. Appreciated Uma Anandan for joining us, as well as Dr. Pullarao. With that, we are going to be slipping into a short break. Don't go anywhere.